So, you think you know Milan? Let me guess, you fought the crowds at the Duomo, snapped the selfie, and now you're eating an overpriced pizza wondering, is this it? It happens. So many travelers hit Italy's fashion capital and just scratch the surface, getting stuck in the same tourist loop. They see the postcard, but they totally miss the story. What if I told you the real Milan, the unforgettable Milan, is waiting just beyond those crowds? It's tucked away in hidden courtyards, on secret rooftops, and in lively neighborhoods most tourists never find. Forget the Milan you think you know. Today, we're unlocking 10 experiences that will turn your trip from a typical tour into a real adventure. Milan is a city of amazing contrasts. This is where Leonardo da Vinci showed the world his most famous masterpiece, and it's also where stunning skyscrapers are shaping the future of architecture. The problem is, most guides send you down the exact same path, a path that often misses the city's true soul. We're here to fix that. In this guide, we're mixing the absolute must-see sights with local secrets and nearby escapes that make a trip here truly special. We'll show you how to see the icons without the stress and discover the places that will make you feel like you actually live here. So, let's get into it, starting with an icon so famous you have to see it. But we're going to do it the right way. Number 1, the Duomo rooftop at sunset. First up is the magnificent Duomo di Milano, the very symbol of the city. But here's the secret, don't just stare at it from the square. You need to get on top of it. Walking on the rooftop of the Duomo is an absolutely mind-blowing experience. You're not just looking at a cathedral, you're walking through a forest of delicate marble spires that has been under construction for almost 600 years. There are over 3,400 statues on this thing, and from the roof, you can see the incredible Gothic details up close. The absolute best time to go? Just before sunset. The crowds start to thin out, and the white marble practically glows pink and orange in the fading light. On a clear day, the view stretches all the way to the snow-capped Alps. Now, here's a pro tip, buy your tickets online in advance to skip the massive lines. You can choose to take a lift or climb the stairs. Even with the elevator, there are still about 50 steps to the main terrace, but the view is worth every single one. Watching over it all is the Golden Madonnina, the statue of Mary that has become the city's protector. This isn't just sightseeing, it's like stepping right into the heart of Milan's history. Number 2, witnessing the Last Supper. Our second experience is basically a pilgrimage for anyone who loves art. In the quiet dining hall of the Santa Maria del Grazie Church hangs one of the most famous paintings in history, Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper. Seeing it in person is just powerful. Leonardo captured the single most dramatic moment of the story, when Christ says one of his apostles will betray him, and you can feel the shockwave of emotion in the room. What made this mural so groundbreaking was how he painted the apostles with such raw, human feelings. But here's the crucial part, and I'm not kidding about this, you must book your ticket far, far in advance. To protect the fragile masterpiece, only 35 people are allowed in at a time for a strict 15-minute viewing. Tickets are released online for 3-month blocks and often sell out in minutes. You can book directly or find a guided tour that includes it. Whatever you do, don't just show up in Milan hoping to get lucky. Secure your spot months ahead to guarantee you don't miss out. Number 3, beyond shopping in Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II. Next, let's step into what might be the world's most glamorous shopping mall, the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II. Built in the 19th century, it's Italy's oldest active shopping gallery, connecting the Duomo's piazza with the legendary La Scala Opera House. And yes, you'll see flagship stores for brands like Prada and Gucci, but this experience is about so much more than shopping. Look up and just admire the soaring glass and iron roof, and the incredible central dome. Then look down at the detailed mosaic floors, especially the one with the bull. There's a tradition that says spinning your heel on a certain part of the bull brings good luck. You'll see plenty of people trying it. The Galleria is also Milan's living room, where locals meet for coffee or a pre-opera drink. If you want to do it like a local, stop at Camperino, a historic bar that's been serving classic Milanese aperitifs since 1915. Or, grab a coffee at Biffy, one of the Galleria's oldest cafes, founded way back in 1867. It's the perfect spot to people watch and just soak in the elegant vibe. Number 4. History and relaxation at Sforza Castle and Parco Sempione. From the city center, we're heading to our 4th spot, a perfect 2 for 1 that blends epic history with a bit of chill time, the Castello Sforzesco and Parco Sempione. The Sforza Castle is this huge 15th century fortress that was once home to dukes and soldiers. Today, the massive complex holds a bunch of city museums filled with incredible art. Inside, you can find Michelangelo's final, unfinished masterpiece, the Rondinini Pieta, and even see a ceiling painted by Leonardo da Vinci himself in the Sala dell'Arsa. After you've had your fill of art and history, just walk out the back of the castle and you're in Parco Sempione, Milan's biggest and most loved park. This is where Milan comes to unwind. You can wander the paths, have a picnic, or just find a bench and escape the city buzz for a while. The park also leads you to the stunning Arco della Pace, or Arch of Peace, a massive monument from another key moment in Milan's history. It's the perfect way to spend an afternoon, getting a dose of culture and nature all in one place. Number 5. The artistic soul of the Brera district. Okay, now it's time to get lost in Milan's most charming and artistic neighborhood, Brera. With its cobblestone streets, old buildings, and bohemian vibe, Brera feels like a little village hiding inside the city. It's known as the Artists' Quarter, and you can feel that creative spirit everywhere, from the small independent art galleries to the little artisan shops. The heart of the district is the Pinacoteca di Brera, a world-class art gallery with masterpieces by Italian legends like Caravaggio and Raphael. But the real magic of Brera is found wandering beyond the gallery walls. Take time to explore the quiet side streets and peek into hidden courtyards. Tucked away behind the main gallery is the Brera Botanical Garden, a peaceful green oasis that's been here since the 18th century, perfect for a quiet moment. The neighborhood is also packed with stylish cafes and unique boutiques. It's a place made for wandering aimlessly and just soaking in that perfect mix of history, art, and modern style. Number 6. The quintessential aperitivo in Navigli. You simply can't say you've been to Milan until you've taken part in its most sacred daily ritual, the aperitivo. And the absolute best place to do it is the Navigli district. This buzzing area is famous for its 2 canals, the Naviglio Grande and Naviglio Pavese. These were once part of a huge network that brought goods into the city, including the marble used to build the Duomo. Leonardo da Vinci even had a hand in designing the system of dams. Today, when the sun starts to set, the Navigli canals transform into the heart of Milan's nightlife. Aperitivo is a pre-dinner drink meant to open up your appetite, and here, it's a cultural institution. The canal banks are lined with tons of bars where, for the price of one cocktail, like a Negroni or an Aperol Spritz, you get access to a huge buffet of snacks. It's a fantastic, delicious way to socialize with locals and students. Strolling along the water, drink in hand, with all the lights reflecting on the canals is a truly essential Milanese experience. Number 7. A glimpse into high society at Villa Necchi Campiglio. Our 7th stop is a real hidden gem that gives you a peek into a glamorous, bygone era of Milanese life. Villa Necchi Campiglio is a stunning Art Deco villa from the 1930s, tucked away in a quiet, upscale neighborhood. Designed by the famous architect Piero Portaluppi for the wealthy Necchi Campiglio family, the house is perfectly preserved. Walking in feels like stepping onto a movie set. It was unbelievably modern for its time, with gadgets like an intercom system, an elevator, and one of Milan's very first private swimming pools. The villa is surrounded by a beautiful private garden, with a tennis court, making it a little sanctuary in the middle of the city. Inside, you'll find gorgeous Art Deco furniture, rare marbles, and an incredible art collection. The villa was even used as a location for the movie House of Gucci. It's a rare and intimate look at the sophisticated lifestyle of Milan's high society. Number 8. The Open-Air Museum of Cimitero Monumentale. I know what you're thinking, a cemetery. But trust me, Milan's Cimitero Monumentale is anything but your typical graveyard. This is our 8th experience, and it's genuinely one of the most surprising and impressive sights in the whole city. Opened in 1866, it's basically a massive open-air museum, famous for its unbelievable collection of artistic tombs and sculptures. As you walk around, you'll be blown away by the wild mausoleums designed by famous artists and architects. Wealthy Milanese families, like the Campari and Pirelli families, commissioned these incredible monuments. The result is a stunning showcase of different styles, from classical Greek temples and towering obelisks to a sculpted version of the Last Supper on the Campari family tomb. The main entrance building, the Famedio, is a hall of fame for Milan's most famous citizens, like the author Alessandro Manzoni. It's a peaceful, beautiful, and totally unique place that shows you a whole other side of Milan's artistic heritage. Number 9. Modern Milan at Piazza Gao Lenti and Bosco Verticale. Milan isn't just stuck in the past, it's a powerhouse of modern design and architecture. For our 9th experience, we're jumping into the futuristic heart of the city, Piazza Gao Lenti. This sleek, modern square, surrounded by glass and steel skyscrapers, is the perfect symbol of Milan's forward-thinking vibe. It's a hub of cool design, water fountains, and amazing views of the new city skyline. Just a short walk from the square, you'll find one of the most innovative buildings in the world, the Bosco Verticale or vertical forest. These 2 apartment towers are covered with over 2,000 trees and shrubs, creating a mind-blowing example of green, sustainable architecture. The whole point is to bring more biodiversity into the city, and it stands as a symbol for a greener future. Exploring this area gives you a fantastic contrast to the historic center, and proves that Milan is still a cutting-edge global city. Number 10. The ultimate escape to Lake Como. And for our grand finale, no trip to Milan is complete without escaping to the breathtaking beauty of Lake Como. This is our 10th and final experience, and it's just over an hour away by train. The lake feels like a completely different world, with its dramatic green mountains plunging into deep blue water. Getting there is super easy and affordable. Just hop on a direct train from Milano Centrale to Varenna Isino. Varenna is a ridiculously charming village with romantic lakeside parks and colorful houses clinging to the hillside. From Varenna, it's a quick 15-minute ferry ride across the lake to Bellagio, often called the Pearl of the Lake. Bellagio is famous for its elegant villas, cobblestone alleys, and stunning views. Spending a day hopping between these gorgeous towns by ferry is the perfect way to unwind and experience one of Italy's most iconic and romantic landscapes. So there you have it, 10 experiences that show you the real Milan, from its most famous landmarks to its best-kept secrets. Which one are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this guide and want more travel tips that go beyond the obvious, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. From the sun-drenched spires of the Duomo to the calm waters of Lake Como, Milan is a city that keeps revealing new secrets to anyone willing to look a little closer. It's a place where history is alive, art is everywhere, and style is just a way of life. By stepping off that beaten path, you don't just see Milan, you really experience it. So book that ticket, plan your adventure, and get ready to make some memories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next journey.